All right, now let's get tough. What do you do with the COVID stocks, the ones that benefited the stay-at-home economy? They're getting crushed because we might not have to stay home as long as we thought. So do we dump Zoom and Peloton, forget about Clorox, swap out of the quick-serve restaurants, swap into the indoor dining place? I think you have to be prepared for multi-day sell-off in the COVID names. These stocks have had huge gains. They're ripe for profit-taking. You have my blessing to sell some, but don't sell them all, because we still need to make it through a brutal winter with no vaccine. And we're not going to every day wake up and say, you know what, I don't have to clean because we're getting a vaccine. From there, we have to get selective. Some are worth owning for other reasons. I like the stock of Apple because it's got huge China exposure, and for better or worse, a Biden administration means better relations with Beijing. It's certainly better for Apple. That stock shouldn't have sold off today. But it's tougher to embrace the hygiene stocks for the moment. I think they represent real long-term value because the pandemic has changed the habits of the entire world, just like the Great Depression turned a whole generation against banks. However, you have to let the pantry and cleaning product stocks come down a bit because the Pfizer news is like the atomic bomb, an unexpected detonation that's going to take some time to process. Toughest of all, the ones I really spent a lot of time thinking about was Amazon and the shipping plays. Even if today's 5% shellacking, Amazon's trading like the pandemic will last much longer. On the other hand, it's an incredible company, and I'm not sure how much market share they'll really lose when things go back to normal. United Parcel's ready with freezer farms to ship the vaccine. We just learned that from CEO Carol Tomei. FedEx seems to be ready, too. I think it'll be safe to buy all three of these by the end of the week, but it could be rough until we get there. The bottom line, we were headed higher anyway, thanks to certainty about who won the election. Remember, certainty is more important than who won in some cases, like this case. But the Pfizer news represents a new chapter for the market that justifiably sent some stocks soaring. I expect the reopening plays to keep climbing while the COVID winners get hammered for the rest of the week. But some of the reopening plays should be sold into strength, particularly the banks, while the better COVID names will be worth buying into the weakness that you'll see by week's end, if not before then.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.